Welcome in to Actual Play Entertainment Presents episode 14 of Operation Blackstar, a little Delta Green campaign with some of our stuff and some written material. My name is Dave and I'm the handler. I'm joined as always by Mike, Joe, and Kurt. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Ooh, I got top billing that time. Thanks, Dave.
You're top on the Zoom call, baby. I usually go in that order. Sometimes I intentionally start from the bottom. No,
so it's not favoritism.
There is a mistress rankings, but none of you will ever climb higher than shithole.
Wow.
Yes, mistress.
You'll all stay.
That's what I pay the big bucks for.
That's my kink, baby.
Shitholes.
Nice.
Join his OnlyFans to get above shithole.
No, there's no OnlyFans yet.
There is actually OnlyFans. You can.
Just start everything for free up on the RedTube and Pornhub. Probably edit that out.
Yeah, I probably do.
We don't edit anything. It's staying in.
I don't charge money. Let the world know.
Gross.
All right. So should we play some Delta Green? We've kind of moved on through the first scenario, through the home scenes, and now into the beginning of the modified second scenario, which I'm pretty excited about.
Yeah, man. It's like part 2. This is exciting.
Excellent. So let's do a little recap, and you guys can ask some questions to Derringer as you guys go there. So more or less, to turn a long story short, your outfit of the Outlaws has been contacted by a friendly that is stationed at an Air Force base. Platt, I believe. Platt AFB. Now, Platt AFB is kind of a, out of sight, out of mind, almost graveyard kind of a Air Force base. People, it's like one step above just basically being kicked out of the Air Force. It's kind of tossed to the side. There's busted down planes. And like I say, it's a graveyard for careers and also airplanes and other Air Force base shit. So it seems strange why a friendly would be out there in the first place. But talking to Derringer through the intel that, you guys are trying to spy on Majestic and they're spying on you, and you guys probably know more about each other than you'd like to admit. But Platt has come up before, so it's kind of been on the radar a little bit. So now this friendly has reached out, suspicious of Majestic activity, and said that there's been a strange van parked in like the back corner of the graveyard. Told to stay away from it. Everything's classified, orders up top. No one fuck with it. And they're kind of on a lockdown a little bit as well. Now, I found that very suspicious. There'd been some activity before, so he reached out. So Derringer, thinking time is of the essence, rallied up you three from your busy downtimes of going insane and ruining all your relationships.
And me, these guys.
And well, I guess one of the main reasons too is now that you've run into Lepus and you have a little bit of idea of Majestic and their relationship with Migo or Migo, however we decide we're going to say it. These two little guys that originally you knew as Parrish and Boyle, but now you've found out go by Keen and Rourke, are Majestic agents working seemingly close to Lepus. And you're hoping that one of them will be there, or you can find some more answers. So that's why you guys are sent there. You know what's up.
Hey, on the topic of Keen and Rourke, like Parrish and Boyle, Sam found in that green drop that both those guys are actually like considered deceased, right? So
yeah,
they've had their deaths faked, and now I guess they're just MJ-12 agents.
And I assume during the time that you've rallied up with everybody and have like traveled and gotten ready for this little mission, I guess you want to call it. I assume that you've told Merrick or like Shutter and Sand, some of that inside kind of stuff that you've learned.
Yep. Yeah. Told them about, most of the material in there was about Lepus specifically. Like it wasn't a lot of MJ-12 material, but it was about Lepus. All the evidence of his assassinations and killings. The fact that there was even like a photo of Shutter in the hospital after having been garroted outside of the barn in Groversville. So yeah, he would have shared all that stuff, and that Rourke and Keene are, I guess, compatriots of his in MJ12, and that they're both considered deceased.
That's creepy. There was a picture of Shutter recovering in the hospital. Like they could have just finished him off.
Yeah, that was amongst the pictures that somebody had taken a photo of him still
Yikes.
alive in the hospital.
Okay, I forgot about that detail.
But
So
who took the photo?
Yeah, that's what I'm just wondering. Like, do you have, like, would the photo kind of give me an idea of who took it, or was it from like a distance, or
It was
like,
from in the room.
It was from in the room, and was he like passed out,
Yeah, and you were unconscious in bed.
unconscious? Okay,
Recovering. Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh,
creepy.
And this Byron Long,
Yes.
he reached out to you, Derringer.
Not to me directly. Oh, we're going right into role playing, yeah? Okay. So I didn't know I thought we were still on question time.
I threw you a curveball there. Yeah.
It's a little deeper. I got to sink in my chair a bit. So if we're gonna rip right into it, let's set the scene as you guys are driving in this truck. I believe we decided. I think also that you. Oh, yeah. So sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself here. But you guys are cruising down. Who's driving? Derringer's shotgun. Did you guys decide on a driver?
Saint's a good driver.
Yeah.
Sure.
Saying you drive.
Volunteer.
Oh yeah, then I think we did. I think Merrick made a joke about sitting behind the driver, like Joe likes to do.
That would make sense.
So you guys are going in the truck. Let's talk weapons. If I remember correctly, you have stashed the carbine in the back of the truck,
Right.
and amongst some tools or equipment or whatever the fuck you'd have back there. And who's going with a concealed weapon, or an out in the open weapon, or what's everyone's gun situation?
Sand is definitely going to have a concealed weapon.
How many? I would like to ask Sand.
19.
As I flashbacks to the barn scene.
Well.
yeah.
I'm going to go with 6 knives and 4 handguns. No, I'll do just 1 handgun.
Just a standard handgun concealed somewhere on
Yeah.
you. Whereabouts is it concealed?
I'll do the under the armpit holster. So
Okay.
I can hide it under my arm pretty well.
All
Dave,
right.
are we civilians?
Yes, you are civilians.
We are. Okay.
Well, Department of Defense, but yeah.
Your official identity is Department of Defense Inspector General Readiness and Compliance Audit Team. You're there for a routine inspection of the Air Force Base. This is why it's like a civilian audit team. You're not like actual soldiers, but it's one of the things the base can't really refuse you. They usually will hate you and you're a pain in the ass, but they kind of have to comply, or at least at first while they try to dig into your cover or whatever. Derringer's the team lead, former Air Force, speaks for the group, kind of is taking the lead on this. And then you guys have I forget who was who, but there's a security and emergency response oversight, facilities and operations. You guys have
That's me.
your specialties.
Security and emergency response oversight.
And and then I believe Shutter was the communications, which makes sense.
Communications and public affairs.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, and I was facilities and
That's your cover as you're basically arriving at the base. Like you said, if there's anything else you want to talk to Derringer, let's we can role play it out as you guys are driving up the drive to get there. You guys would have had some time together. So
Joe, have you got a concealed weapon? Sorry, Shutter.
Yeah, man, Mike. I was hoping he wouldn't ask me.
let's get back to the weapon talk.
Why am
Thank
I
you.
always...
The reason I asked is just because I would like to have a non-concealed, like a open carry,
You're
strapped,
sure.
and have it just be like it's normal. I walk in there and they always have one, and I can just have one.
I did do research, and it is okay if you guys have a gun.
Okay.
I
I would like to do that, but I'd also like to have a concealed weapon.
Okay. You have 2 handguns, 1 concealed, 1 out in the open as a standard issued sidearm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I want it to be like a revolver tucked in the sock of my
You have a
almost in,
revolver
like, my
tucked
boot.
into your
my
sock.
boot. Into my boot.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
You
right.
can get a proper ankle
Old
holster. It
school.
doesn't need to be in your sock.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Revolvers with their big chamber too. They're little.
No, you can get a little, what do
A
they call
little-
it? A chief special. It's the standard.
A little ankle holster.
Okay, I'll have a holster with a concealed gun.
It's a boutique revolver.
Yeah.
All right.
It's old. It's probably like old, ancient.
I'll give you
It's a
minus
single shot
20
revolver.
to shoot off that.
The serial number's been scratched off of it.
All right. What about you there, Saint?
Well, it's funny because that's exactly what my setup was going to be. I also have the ankle holster with the chief special. But if we can carry as well, if that's standard that DoD would be carrying, then I guess I would be carrying as well. Unless, like, does it look more weird to carry or not carry?
I don't think it really goes either way.
Okay, all right then.
Well, if I'm
as
carrying
well.
and then you're not,
yeah, that's
maybe
the thing.
that
So
would
if you,
be.
if
Yeah.
you guys are both carrying and I'm not, then that looks weird. So yeah, I'll be carrying as well.
Well, Sand didn't have anything out. You were all concealed.
I am
right?
now. I am
Okay,
now.
so
yeah.
Everyone's going to strap one in the open and then strap it concealed.
Yeah. And then the carbine's hidden in the box of the truck.
I thought you were going to say your carbine was the weapon you had out.
It's tucked into my
Just
armpit.
walks in.
Yeah, it's just tucked in. Awesome.
Another fun thing is the aliases that we all got to pick as
yeah.
DoD.
Emilio Gonzalez.
Emilio Gonzalez.
I'm gonna give you guys all minuses for your ridiculous names.
Joe
Pretty
asked me earlier.
uninspiring.
He's like, Emilio Gonzalez, is Sam ethnic? I said, nope.
Yeah, that's exactly. That's what I was like. Perfect. That's
Emilio
reliable cover, and we have
Amazing.
Edgar
That's
Allan
amazing.
Poe. And who the fuck is
right.
what
That's right.
ridiculous name did Sam
Sand
come
will
up
be
with?
masquerading as Derek Danger,
Derek
the
Danger.
security and
It's
emergency
French, actually.
oversight
Danger.
representative.
It's
Oh
Danger.
my
Danger.
It's French.
It's French Canadian.
It's French Danger. Yeah, all right. Let's hear your French Canadian accent then, or there are going to be some Hugh rolls from the NPCs.
It's an old family name.
We'll cut to you guys driving the truck down the road towards the Air Force Base. Danger. Do you guys have any last questions? Anything you would need to know, or is everything covered?
I want to know more about this Byron Long guy that reached out. He's one of us. He's working on the base as his real life cover is fire protection, but he's
He's a
insider?
friendly. He's eyes. He's eyes for us. He's not a full-fledged. He hasn't seen the same shit you guys have seen.
so he's not backup and he doesn't need to be updated. We don't
No.
need to find him.
No, he just. This place has come up before during intel, so we know it's on Majestic's radar. So if it's on their radar, then it's on ours. So we just, we find a friendly. We know that can be some eyes on the ground. If anything suspicious, anything perks his ears, that's even a thing. If ears gets perked, I don't know, but
So he's not brought into the program?
not fully. More of a friendly,
what-
a friendly contact.
So what does he know we're coming?
Yeah, he knows.
Right.
He knows someone's coming. He doesn't have exact details, but if some audit inspection team shows up, he'll get some ideas.
And then, well, what does he think the program is? Like, just another, that he doesn't know about it? Or does he know about it, but he's not?
He thinks we're just a government agency in the shadows, or looking out.
Okay.
He knows that it's us versus Majestic. He knows that he definitely got some more pull than us. He knows some of the history, but he doesn't. Like I said, he just hasn't seen the same shit you have. He's not as he's not as hardened.
He's not as traumatized?
Yeah, that's a good way to
Okay.
say
I
it.
just want to know, so I don't want to, talk too much.
No, there's no talk about. Remember, we went over this. There's no talk of aliens, abductions, of anything. He doesn't know what Majestic's up to. He just knows that we need to keep an eye on them.
Okay.
Derringer, remind me, what's your alias here again?
I didn't really come up with one. I'm gonna try to not be as ridiculous as you guys. I'm gonna
Well, we're
go
almost there, so
Chapman. Let's call me Chapman. You don't need.
got it.
Doesn't need to be a first name.
So, what I want to know is this an observe and report mission, or what if I observe Lepus or one of those MJ-12 fuckers ducking into a toilet to take a shit? Am I allowed to follow him in and do him?
Whoa. Hey, yo.
Family show. That's probably a decision you're gonna have to make on the spot.
Okay.
Would I be disappointed if that is one of the outcomes of this? Not necessarily.
But if it's the only outcome, we've probably acted hastily.
We do need to know what the fuck is going on, or at least get an idea of what the fuck is going on.
Okay.
Shutter's literally thinking as soon as he sees them, he's gonna pull out a gun and murder them, and like he doesn't care if anybody sees it. It's gonna be like people are gonna be screaming like, "Where'd you get the gun?" And they emptying a clip into both of them kind of moment.
Amazing. That'll be
FYI.
Yeah, no, hey, totally, man. I love it.
A little foreshadowing there, a little hint.
Thank you, mistress.
A glimpse into the inner monologue.
As he holds his throat, scratches it.
Tightens his scarf.
Yeah.
The turtleneck pulls it up.
Yeah, that would have been Parrish, or Keen, as we now know him, would have been one of the people that you would have seen as you were being garroted. As I also called it garroted the whole time because I need to read more, but apologies to everybody. I was like, fucking Christ.
It's actually a sign that you read a lot if you learn the word from reading and you mispronounce it.
Oh, that's fair.
There you go.
Yeah.
Huh. I do read, but probably more is needed. Anyways, we'll go back to Derringer. So just so we have everything straight, right? Senior Facilities Compliance Officer, right here. You guys got your cover? He points to Sand.
I'm Derek Danger, Senior Emergency Response and Oversight Coordinator.
He rolls his eyes when you say your name again. Points to Shutter.
Edgar Poe, Communications and Public Affairs Compliance Officer.
He rolls his eyes again. Points to Saint.
Emilio Gonzalez. I'm doing facilities or some shit. What's my job title again?
He just looks at you blankly.
Listen, man.
Don't you have your notes? Well, actually, on au contraire. All right. Anything else we need to know? We're pulling up to the gate on this 45-minute driveway.
You do the talking.
Just one question on Byron Long's intel on the van. He said it rolled out into the boneyard. He said that there was an announcement made across the base that it was now a restricted area and a secure operation and not to be messed with. And he said that there was a suit with them. Do we expect that suit to be Lepus? Do we have any thoughts on that? Do we know who the suit might be?
No, it wouldn't be Lepus. That wouldn't be a cover Lepus could roll. He's too, it's just not his role.
He's too high profile. Parrish and Boyle are his, Rourke and Keene are his.
We're just finding out about those guys, and you're some of the only people that have seen their faces. Just one of the reasons why we need you. Also, because we're outlaws and there's barely any of us anymore, so.
Okay. And one more question for you, Chappie. Like, seriously, if we get face to face.
Don't call me that.
With Rourke and Keene. You don't like that?
No.
I think it's good. It's good for the cover.
Yeah, come on, Chappie.
We're a fucking
Chapstick.
audit team. We're here to be serious. I want people to be annoyed by us and intimidated by us, as we're those annoying suits that dig into places.
You seem pretty annoyed by us right now.
Jesus fucking Christ.
See?
Yeah, checks out.
You picked the team, man.
Didn't have a choice. Didn't have a choice as he just gazes out the window.
Chapman, is do we expect Rourke and Keene to be undercover here under some other guys as well? And if we did meet them face to face, we'd both recognize each other and know what's going on, but also try to maintain our cover in public?
I don't know.
I
don't even know if they're here. We just have the suspicion that it's Majestic, and if Majestic's here, we need to find out why, and if those two are here, we need to know.
They're here. My spidey senses are tingling.
Who knows? Just be prepared for anything. They might shoot you on sight. Like you say, they might not want to blow their cover. I don't know.
Oh, Dave, last minute addition. I want a bulletproof vest again.
What you're gonna wear it? Or put it in the back of the truck?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can have one in the back of the truck.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, my tactical gear's all back there.
What do you guys?
One last question.
What's your tactical gear? So what does the back of the truck look like for the handler? If I David Amodio were to come around, I've vetted myself. If I David were to come around the corner and open the back of the truck, what would I see?
You'd see boxes and some files in them and little bits of equipment, and it's just packed to the gunnels. So you open up the back, you swing the canopy thing open, and it's just piled solid with boxes, and you can't quite see all the way back. If you pulled out like 9 or 10 boxes, there's a little honeypot of weapons and tactical gear.
Ooh, like where the spare tire usually is underneath like the little flap, right?
Yeah.
Instead of the spare tire, it's obviously.
Okay, so it's pretty well hidden and not easily accessible. Noted. Thank you. All right, you drive.
Yeah, hang on. I one last question here, and then.
Okay,
and then
sorry.
you can
Slow
go ahead
down.
and do the talking.
Just slowly crawl to the gate.
Yeah. Just quickly, how long are we? How long does one of these audits usually take? Is this like a one-day thing? Are we going to be bunking here for a couple of nights? What's the deal?
There's a good chance that Major Jones is not going to want us around for very long. He's probably going to try to push us to, get this thing during the day.
Okay.
I don't plan on bunking here.
Okay, good to know the timeline.
If they can get us in and out of here in a few hours, I'd probably be a lot happier on their end. But then again, who knows with this place? This, like I say, this is like the graveyard of careers and planes, so maybe they won't even give a shit. I don't really know what we're walking into. It's all kind of happened pretty quick. Just feel that time sensitive on this. We need to know what the fuck they're doing.
Right.
And Chapman, I'm sure you told us this already, but where is Platt Air Force Base? What state are we in?
Ooh, let's all guess at once. North Dakota?
West Virginia.
Nebraska.
Do I get a half mark for putting an N in?
No. You get a half mark from Joe, which doesn't count.
Thanks, Joe. You were always my favorite.
All right. The truck drives down the dusty dirt road up to Platt Air Force Base. You can see it's wide and desolate. Like you can see for fucking ever here. You see like the chain link fence that runs down, and there's a small shack, a little concrete building, very small, that, a little desk in it that has the guards. Little gate along, little barricade down as you come up that's closed, and as you start to get closer, a man with an M16-2A, I believe is what it is officially called, steps out waiting to greet you at the gate. Saint slowly comes to a stop, and the young man, short hair, tan from probably just standing out in the sun at this little gate, walks over and you roll down the window. Gentlemen? Derringer looks over at him. Senior Facilities Compliance Officer Chapman, and he reaches across Saint and hands him a bunch of papers. Everything should be in order. We're here for a compliance audit. Check some things out. You see, he seems exasperated. He just goes, fuck. All right, hold on. Goes over to the booth and another guard standing there. He hands it to him and they go over it. And they talk back and forth. And he comes back and he points down to some buildings. You find the administration office on the right. He looks in and sees you guys armed. We have a strict no weapons policy. I'll need everyone to hand over their firearms. Don't worry, we'll log them and keep track of them, and you can get them back when you leave. But there's no firearms on the base. They'll be locked in the weapons locker. Chapman looks at you guys. He doesn't have a gun on him.
All right. Do you
Follow
want
the
him
rules,
right here, or
gentlemen.
do you want us to take him to the admin office, or?
We want him now, please. Can I get a luck roll from someone?
Interesting start.
Just a straight 50-50.
13.
Ooh. The second guard walks around the back of the truck. And he's like looking in and seeing all the boxes and stuff, and he takes a look, but he doesn't seem to poke around too much. Is this I assume everybody just unstraps and hands their shit over?
Yep.
Not the concealed.
No, obviously not the concealed. Now, what is a good skill? What would be... What do you got for a conceal? There's no conceal skill in Delta Green. Maybe I'll...
There's a disguise skill. There is a...
There's got to be something.
I think it'd be a human.
That's what I'm just saying. I think I might roll a human.
Well, human is kind of like understanding what somebody else's emotional state is like or psychological state is like.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking on the... I need to make a roll for the guard. See if he notices anything or is suspicious of anyone.
Gotcha.
Oh, why don't you just get him to do
An alertness?
or a search? Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever's lower.
A search? Yeah, that could work. Yeah.
06. So now everybody, I'm just going to say give me all a luck roll. And who rolls the shittiest? We'll just do it like this. Who fucking cares? Let's get on with the show.
80.
80's a pretty shitty roll.
That's terrible, Chris.
I'm looking for the luck score. What? What's the luck score? Oh God.
Oh, I beat you, Kurt.
We're all
Did-
worse than 80?
Yeah.
I think I beat you. I got a Pavel Bure here.
Oh,
96.
That's what I got.
Hey,
double
look
nine,
at
an
us.
80, 96, 96. So when you guys get out and you unstrap, they notice, obviously, and they're like, we'll take everything. Please, it's very strict. There's no weapons on this base. The weapons are the guards and the guards only. Don't worry, they'll be locked in the weapons locker, which is in the administration building.
yeah. Sorry, I forgot. We always we always carry these in this group. It's easy to forget that's down there. But yeah, here you go.
All right. He gives you a little side eye. And they put them down, and the one guy starts logging. And they point down. Anything else? You guys are good?
Nope. You got us. We're
Just
unarmed.
want to say, you know what? We don't really want to be here either.
Yeah.
And I rolled the window back up.
They just seem bothered and like, fuck, whatever.
Hmm.
The one guy's in there logging your weapons and all that kind of jazz, and you get in and you start to drive down. Again, it's a pretty long road that stretches into the Air Force Base. On your left, as you drive in, it looks like there's old hangars, empty parking lots, like any sort of pavement, weeds growing up through it. You see a few parked, vehicles, standard vehicles. It looks pretty empty here and quiet. Looking over to the right side, you see some buildings with some chain link fences around them. Looks like maybe some fuel tanks, like the top of those big tanks that sit in the ground. You don't really see anyone walking around. There's no real activity. It's just kind of dead.
I just kind of look around. Should we just head towards the van?
No. We have to check in with the major. Once we check in, this cover of the audit team, I'll deal with him. He's gonna harass us and be a pain in the ass because we're a pain in the ass.
Sometimes auditors, they just show up and they don't want people knowing that they're there just yet. They might get lost along the way to the office. No, we're just doing our job, just checking things out.
You think some fucking alpha male wannabe major that's in charge of an Air Force base would like it if a van full of fucking dudes just rolled in and started poking around without checking in?
Isn't that the point? Aren't we supposed to be annoying?
Yeah, but we're annoying once we check in. We have the right to be annoying. We don't need to hide it or be suspicious about it. We need to check in with the major. That's how this shit works. We don't check in, it's going to be a whole lot of other troubles. Trust me, once we check in, you guys will have free reign. I'll deal with this pain in the ass.
All right, sounds good, boss. He doesn't mean that in a condescending way.
You thought about that? You condescending me? No, he wouldn't do that. You drive down, and again, it seems like it's a lot of empty space and too few people here. Everything, nothing looks polished. Everything's just kind of doing its
down.
thing. Yeah. Not dilapidated, but just there doing its thing. As you roll up to this, looks like an intersection of the two main roads that are in this Air Force base. On each corner, there is some buildings. Standard plywood buildings, some concrete in there. Not, like, again, nothing fancy at all. One is probably a mess hall. Like another one's probably a clubhouse. Again, you don't really see anyone coming in and out of it. One is obviously the administration buildings. And then the other one looks like it's probably the base exchange, like a large convenience store where they go and, canned goods, frozen dinners, just shit like that they would need. Toothpaste, toilet paper, all that kind of crap. As you guys get up to the building and park, you see a man already standing outside with the clipboard waiting. You figured the guardhouse radioed up, and he stands there and waits for you. He seems anxious and like he's in a hurry. You guys get out.
Shutters gets out and lights a cigarette right away. Kind of takes the sight in, stretches his back a bit, tosses sand the cigarette pack because he knows he's about to ask him for one.
No, thanks.
He always does.
I'm trying to quit.
The man doesn't even, barely pays attention to you. Hello, gentlemen. I understand you're an audit team. I'm First Lieutenant Michael Anderson. If you could put out that cigarette and follow me, please. No smoking indoors. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Gives him a little salute.
He turns, barely even notices it, and walks in the door and pushes it open.
Oh, he
and
noticed
goes in.
that salute.
Sam elbows him and says, "You're not supposed to do that if you're not military."
We're trying to annoy them.
Oh, well, you're off to a good start.
Yet. Derringer says,
When can I start?
once we're settled.
Give him a salute.
You fucking stop. He walks in. You look ridiculous in that scarf. You walk in the administration building. It's a small, cramped building. There's like metal desks, filing cabinets, bigger than others. Nothing's matching. One's over here, one's standing over there. There's piles of paper on top of it. The fluorescent hum of the lights. You see a hallway that goes off as you come in the main room, and there's a hallway opposite that goes down, and it looks like there's some more offices there. At the desk, there's two desks. You see a woman on the phone going like, what the fuck? Just seems irritated, and she hangs up, picks up again, tries to dial out. There's another man sitting at a desk who just keeps rolling his eyes. Just trying to seem to ignore her as she's like, why can't I call out? What the fuck? Anderson just walks by, ignores him, just goes through the room. He points over to two of those shitty padded chairs against the wall by an empty water cooler. Take a seat there, I'll go talk to the major. And he walks down, knocks on the door on the left of the little hallway down, opens it up, goes in the door, closes it.
Sam stands. Did he leave the door open? Can we still hear what's going on in that main office area, or?
The main office where those other two people at a desk is just a wide open area. He went down and into a door and closed the door, assuming it's the commanding officer's door.
So did we get brought into a room then, or are we just in a corner of that larger office area?
You're just in a larger office area.
Oh,
still.
okay. I thought he took us into a room. No, that's okay. Okay.
But to confirm, we're in an office?
It's an open floor, like an open room. There's two desks in there. There's filing cabinets. Papers piled everywhere. Papers spilled over. It's cramped. Nothing seems organized here. It's a gong show. One of the fluorescent lights is out.
Are there rotary phones and typewriters?
What are we now? We're in the late 90s? Mid to late 90s?
7, I think we said, yeah.
Yeah, so there's some shitty computers there.
Big, tube screen monitors. Awesome.
That lady is just sitting at the desk. She seems to be trying to call out. She just seems annoyed by something. And the other guy, he just looks like he's trying to ignore her and focus on his work. Makes a little comment not trying to work over here or anything. Well, I can't fucking call out, right? Part of my job is calling, right? You know how to do that? I fucking do everything here. Okay. Shit like that. And he just goes back to trying to work. Just fuck sakes. Slams the phone down and gets up. Just kind of looks at you guys. Ugh. walks over and starts going through a filing cabinet, knocks over some of the pile. It's like, the fuck? Who keeps just stacking shit? She gets down and like tries to clean it up.
I'm gonna go over and help her try and clean up the mess. And I'm thinking to myself, have I seen Merrick or Sand or Shutter like with any kind of electronics skills? Is that something I would have noticed you guys have? Like,
I don't think so.
Either of you guys know how to help with the phones?
I don't need any fucking help with the phones. I'll figure it out.
Sorry. And can I kneel down?
Sorry. No, I'm fine.
She's a delight.
I'm fine. I don't need your help.
I'm watching the guy
message received,
while
man.
this interaction is happening.
He chuckles when she does that. There's a piece of work, that one. Fun working with her. Stuck here all day. Great times. Yeah, well, if I wasn't here, who would do everything? Because that's what I do. Everything. Yeah, sure you do. He's just sitting at his desk, going through his papers, typing away on the computer.
This base has the best people at it, right? Like, they should have been fired years ago.
Funnest base ever.
The door to the, what you assume is the commanding officer's room opens, and Anderson walks back out. He'll be out in a minute. Make yourself at home. Do whatever you got to do. He walks over, goes through some files. He seems a little bit more organized and, kind of, he's instinctively, like he's not even looking. He's stepping over a pile here, steps over a pile there. He seems to just have his way around it, goes through a filing cabinet, takes out some files, flips through it, tucks them under his arm, then leaves out the door.
Can I do a little human check on him as I watch him do all that?
Yeah, sure. What are you trying to figure out?
Does he seem agitated as well? I rolled a 29 under 34.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Shutter's gonna pretend like he's auditing something. He's got his clipboard, and he's just kind of doing a little bit of a lap around the office. Maybe looks up at the clock that's on the wall, looks down at his watch, takes a note.
And with communications, like the fact that their phones are down, yeah, that'd be something you'd be auditing, right?
That's more of a tech department.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe that's me with my clipboard then going, phone system's down. Possible user error. Interesting.
She just... sorry, you're human. What are you trying to get out of Anderson?
I want to know if he's agitated too. Everybody around here seems a little on edge. This woman in particular seems to be kind of losing her shit right now. I'm just wondering if everybody is sort of...
He's definitely more composed. He seems to know. He seems a little restless. Maybe he doesn't really stop moving. He's always doing something. Okay, I need to get that. Let's get this. But he definitely seems composed. He's just not as frustrated and fed up like this lady.
And it seems like he went and talked to the major, and the major's going to come and talk to us, and then he's just now going about his business, and he's not watching us or faking it.
Doesn't give a fuck about you.
Okay.
Perfect. Do we think that the major is in that other office, or do we think that the lieutenant went into the office to use the phone to let the major know we were here?
Phones are out.
Ah, good point. So, okay, major's probably in there.
Yeah, you heard some like muffled voices as you closed the door. Like it seems like there's someone else in there.
Okay. All right. So exactly how long have the phones been out? And is it all the phones on the base? Sorry, I need to know for the audit.
For the audit? Who the fuck are you?
We're compliance, Department of Defense.
Okay, so have you run anything through the major yet? No, I'll answer the question for you. So don't fucking audit anything. Talk to the major. Sit down. Sit down.
What was your name again?
I don't believe I gave you my name in the first place. Talk to the major. I'll answer all your questions. Sit down. There's 2 chairs. There's 3 of you. One of you gets left out.
Doesn't have a name tag on her or anything?
Hurry up.
Or,
yeah, it says. It says Geiger on it. Geiger. Maybe you should let the old man sit down. She looks over at Merrick.
Geiger. Get it? Like radioactive.
Yeah. Oh, hilarious. She goes back over and tries using the phone again. I can't call out. I need... Fuck's sakes. All right, you know what? I'll just do other things. So much other things to do because everything is my fucking responsibility. And gets up and goes over and starts going through files and typing away on her computer. After a few minutes, the door to the commanding officer opens, and you see a tall, muscly man. His sleeves are rolled up. He's got like the typical brush cut. He's a big dude, clean shaven, obviously muscular, a tall fellow. And you see, it's Major Jones. Well, he's got his name tag, and I don't know if it says Major Jones. As a Canadian horticulturalist, I know nothing about how they rock this shit, so if he's got little medals to show he's a major, if it just says Major Jones, either way, it's obvious he's Major Jones. You know him as the commanding officer of the base. Derringer stands up. Well, I guess he wouldn't be sitting. He wouldn't take a seat. He's just standing over there staring at this obnoxious lady and this other guy. Derringer walks over and introduces himself and reaches out and shakes his hand. Major Jones shakes his hand. Turns, this is our team. I would like to meet with you. We can go over all the paperwork. Yeah, I get it. I know these things. You come here, you go through your stuff, you make all your checklists, then you go. Done it a dozen times. Let's go. And he turns and like just waits for you guys to follow him, and he goes into his office.
We follow.
Yeah.
All right, you walk in, and there's this small, cramped room. Same thing. Shitty, basic metal desk, crappy padded chair, some filing cabinets. His isn't as much of a disaster as out there. You don't see like any personal effects. There's no pictures, or there's no anything. It's just a bare bones cramped room with some filing cabinets. You do see a steel reinforced door in his room, which you figure is the weapons locker. That's where your shit's going to end up getting locked up, but there's obviously weapons on this base. If anyone can't carry them around, this is where they would be. In the commanding officer.
In his office?
Yeah, in his office. Again, same thing. Fluorescent hum, just a basic shit room, and he sits, and he's got good posture, and he folds his hands, and he sits on the desk, and he's like, all right, it's the usual drill. You got the paperwork? Oh yeah, you'll see we have everything in order here. And he slides everything over, and the guy's just kind of like starts looking through the papers. What's your name? And he looks up at Saint. What are you here
Gonzalez.
for? Gonzalez. What's your specialty, Gonzalez? What are you auditing? What are you here for?
Facilities mostly.
Facilities. What about you? Looks over at Sand.
Derek Danger, security and emergency response.
Right. Good times. And you? You?
Edgar Poe. And I just audit communications, public affairs, public opinion,
Public.
Like my biggest concern is like what the local community thinks of this base.
Local community? The fuck?
Yeah.
All right, listen. I know we got to go through these things. Derringer tries to say something, and he just cuts off Derringer. Listen, I know we got to go through these things. I know you have your job to do. I've got my job to do. It's easy though. While you're on my base, you run your audit. I know where you are at all times, so you don't leave or even attempt to leave without talking to me. The boneyard, where we store the planes, is off limits. People much higher up than you, so don't even give me any bullshit about the audit. No one goes in the boneyard. Understand me? You'll be restricted to the areas I tell you go, and for your audit only. You understand
Sir,
that?
I have to insist that split
Excuse
access
me,
is
I
gonna
believe
restrict
talking
the
to you-
integrity of the audit. We need complete access.
He looks at Derringer and it's like, can you tell your boy to be quiet? I'm addressing you. You talk to me. Derringer looks over at you and he's just like, gives you like the coolant hand with his hands. As I was saying, I need to know where you are on my base at all times. I don't want you as much as taking a shit without checking in with me first. I'll tell you if you can wipe your ass and when you can wipe your ass. How does that sound? Now, Chapman, you said your name was? He gets up from his seat and goes over to a filing cabinet and opens up a drawer, flips through, pulls out some papers and takes a look at it, flips through and pulls out another one, closes the cabinet, sits back down at the desk. Oh, which one of you guys is the facilities, the maintenance, mechanical, that kind of shit? Who's that?
That's me, like I said.
Yeah, like you said. Slides over a piece of paper to you. There you go. There's all your audit forms. Like I said, we've done this 100 times. I'm sure you'll find everything you need there. Now, that's on the other side of the base. I'll get you a ride there. You other two, you can go out there and talk to Geiger, and talk to Master Sergeant Bach. He's the other fellow out there. They got all the other shit, all the logs, all the other things you need to go through. Now, this will be pretty straightforward. I've been a part of dozens of these. I'm sure you don't want to be here any more than you have to. This pleasant Air Force base. But like I said, you go where I tell you to go. If you go somewhere else or need to go somewhere else, you talk to me. I'll let you guys do what you need to do. I won't get in your way. We all have a job to do. But this is my Air Force base, and I need to know every single thing you're doing. Do you understand that? Derringer
Give
nods.
him a little salute.
Sand looks at Derringer as he's nodding, like I'd really like to say a few things right now, but I don't.
Now, it looks like some of you have some questions. I've done most of the talking here, as it should be. Does anyone have any questions?
Yeah, I do. Do you have a contact at a local paper? Do you guys do outreach to the paper?
No,
Keep
next
them informed
question.
Of any
He looks
events
at Sand.
All right. Nope.
I have a question. Are the phones in this office working? Is this phone working? May I test it?
No. You may not test it. Next question.
I write on my clipboard.
He looks down at Saint.
Do you have a contact at the local police department for this area?
He keeps looking at Saint.
Yeah, that can be my question. He can have mine. You can have mine.
No.
Oh.
All right, now that we're done that, I'd like you to stay, Chapman. We have some questions. Tell Anderson you need a ride to the hangars and to the maintenance.
Got it.
And you two can go hang out at admin.
I have one more question.
You had your questions.
Okay.
He stands up and goes over to the door and opens it time to leave now.
It's time to go. All right. Sand gets up and leaves the room.
I'm walking out and I go, man, these lights are right in here. They give me a headache. Do they give you a headache? As I look to the whatever his name is. What's his name again?
Major Jones.
Major Jones.
Major Jones. Yeah.
He doesn't say anything to you.
Graves heads out of the office without looking back at Jones. He's gonna go. Is Anderson in the main office area?
No, Anderson left.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna head out the front door and take a look around for Anderson. I tell Derringer that. I said I'm gonna go look for Anderson.
Derringer nods and says that I'll catch up to you. The Major and I need to do some discussing. And the Major closes the door and leaves Derringer in the office with him. Well, all right, so you go out and look for Anderson. And so let's do Shutter and Sand first. Standing in the mid room with Geiger and Bach.
Well, our audit's all approved now. Would you mind answering a few questions for us? I say that to Geiger.
Well, I don't know what I can tell you. I can point you in the directions of the files if you need to go through some things. What are you looking for?
Let's start with the phones. How long have they been out for?
Well, this phone just seems to have been out. This is the one that calls out. The phone lines to call in around the base seem to be working fine, but I can't seem to call out because this place is a fucking dump.
Are you able to call it on any of the other phones?
Do you have dump on your checklist? Can you check that off?
I make a motion
I'll write it
like
down.
I'm checking something off on my checklist.
Dump.
How long have you been here?
I've been here for way too long. The thing is that I do everything here. No one ever really recognizes it, and everybody else is such a fucking stain that it makes my job way harder.
Well, obviously you're holding this place together.
I'm doing my best.
I can see that.
The phone starts to ring at her desk, and she just excuses herself and goes over and answers it and starts...
I doubt she excuses herself.
Fair.
I don't think she's
Fair.
excusing
You called by... She does it sarcastically. I know this is really important, but excuse me. And slides over and answers the phone and starts talking to someone and just taking notes. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to ask, where were we? He was giving us a ride to somewhere? Where was that to?
Our ride left the building. Gonzalez went.
Graves
looking
is
for him.
getting a ride.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Bach, looks... You guys doing an audit? Just a standard compliance audit?
Yeah, that's right.
You need all the logs and all that shit to go through?
Yeah, we need everything. Can you help us with that?
He waves over to some filing cabinets and a stack of papers in the corner. You'll find the logs in there. Everything should be in there. We got the orders for everything that comes in and out of the place over in the one next to it. The phone starts to ring in on his desk, and he just completely ignores it.
I like this guy.
Okay.
Do you guys not have like security cameras here?
Oh, I don't even know if the security cameras... No, we got sprinkler systems.
Yeah, it's close.
No, we don't really have security.
Okay. You don't have a camera at the gate?
Oh, they probably got one down at the gate, but we don't find anything here.
I'm writing it
This
down.
place is kind of... I don't know, man. It's on its last legs, I guess you could say. It's a pretty easy job, to be quite honest. People are less impressive, but you learn to deal with it.
So no security cameras that you haven't noticed any security cameras?
What,
or
did you see any
just
security
don't have
cameras?
them?
No, there's no security cameras here.
Well, in this room there isn't. There's not much, obviously, going on here.
I don't even think there's one at the gate. Did you see one when you drove up? I don't even pay attention anymore. Like, you know, when you wake up and you're tired, and then you're like, fuck, I'm at work. You don't even remember driving. It's kind of like that.
I'll check.
Yeah.
I'll check the
You just
gate.
go through the
Been
motions
there.
after a while.
As he's saying all this, I'm kind of casually making my way across the office towards the filing cabinet and just kind of poking through drawers and looking around.
Hey, Stan, what was... I'm making sure that no one can hear us.
It's Danger. Call me Danger.
Oh, shit. Good thing I whispered that. Danger. Ugh, sounds weird saying that. What were the names of Parrish and Boyle?
Rourke and Keene.
Rourke and Keene. Should we ask these yokels about them?
No, not yet. I don't think so.
You said York?
Rourke with an R.
Warwick.
Can I get a bureaucracy roll from you?
Oh, you betcha. I rolled a 006 under the base.
10.
Bureaucracy.
Whoa.
Boom.
Nice.
As you start to flip through it, some things do actually jump out at you in some of the logs.
Okay.
And we'll cut over to Saint. As you stand out there with your hands on your hips and you look around, you don't see anyone.
Yeah. I mean, Saint thinks, awesome. This is perfect. He's going to go across the street and check out the exchange, right? Because all these 4 buildings are around the intersection.
Yeah, there's the club, mess hall, and then the base exchange.
Yeah. Can you tell me where the roads, like I'm going to go almost in the middle of the intersection and kind of eyeball where the roads go as well. Like, is there one road that goes up into the boneyard where all the planes are?
Yeah, okay. So if you're standing there, they go directly north, south, east, west. North Road,
Okay.
You're in the northeast corner in the administration buildings of the intersection. The North
What I
Road.
guessed. Okay.
The North Road goes to the hangars, all the maintenance stuff, and that is the direction to get out to the boneyard.
Okay, so past the hangars and where the maintenance stuff, where I'm already planning on going.
Yeah.
Past that is where the boneyard is. So out there somewhere is where the van is as well. And then
Yes.
what's out west then, past the club and the mess?
Dormitories.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
That is the club and the mess. Good guess? Question mark.
Okay. All right. So yeah, now that I know my my bearings a little bit, I'm going to check out the exchange.
To the east is the control tower and what looks like fuel tanks.
Fuel tanks and things, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's sort of how I guessed it.
You go into you go to the base exchange. Is that what you said?
Yeah, that's what I want to start by poking around in.
You see, there's a sign on the door. It's open 3 days a week, and today is not one of them. But looking through, you just see like shelves of like canned food. There's like little freezers that probably have like frozen dinners in them.
Graves looks around, like he's ex-military. He looks around and he's like, Jesus Christ, this is as bad as it was in Nam.
Yeah, this place is fucking terrible.
Yeah, this place is terrible. I'm going to go maybe across the street and check the mess hall then.
Okay. Yeah, you open the doors to the mess hall and it opens into a dining room, more or less.
Yeah.
With a bunch of tables. Most of the tables don't even look like anyone sat at them in a long time. Some maybe 10-15% of the room is actually used. The rest of it looks completely undisturbed.
Right. Okay.
It's definitely there's much less activity on here than at one point in this Air Force base, as you can tell.
Anyone in the mess hall?
No one. You see two washrooms, men's washroom. There's a swingy doors that look like it goes into a kitchen. There's no one in here.
What time of day is it? We arrived in the morning, right?
Yeah, late morning.
Yeah, okay. Anything cooking in the kitchen? Can I smell, bacon or hamburgers or anything?
Nope.
Not a fucking grilled cheese? Okay. All right. He shakes his head. He's like, this place is a ghost town. Goes back out and tries going across the street to the club then.
Okay, you open the double doors.
And looking around too, like looking down the roads. Are seeing anything? Jeeps, like people working on anything?
No one.
Wow. All right. Weird. Okay, clubhouse.
You go into the clubhouse. It's a little more than a disused building that's kind of looks like it's just been refurbished with, few tables, folding chairs. There's a shitty TV, dartboards, foosball table. You don't even see a paddle that looks like it works. Broken one over there. That one's cracked. And then like a fridge over in the corner that's probably got some water bottles and maybe some beer in it.
Is there anyone in here?
You do find someone in here at the fridge. Anderson.
All right. Oh, is he?
Anderson's going through the fridge. He looks like he's getting a bottle of water.
Anderson. I call out across the room.
The First Lieutenant Anderson? That's correct.
First Lieutenant Anderson. I'm supposed to find you. I need a ride. You're supposed to. Jones said you're supposed to give me a ride up the road to the hangars.
No, I'm not giving you the ride, but I'll get you a ride. Now let's go back over to the admin. Do you want a bottle of water?
Yeah. You know what? Thanks.
He tosses you a bottle of water. Goes over to a table and picks up some files that he had before.
You guys got a pretty crummy setup here, hey? It's, sorry, but don't you deserve a little better than this? We had a better clubhouse in Da Nang.
Oh, man, there's barely anyone here. No one even really uses the clubhouse. Anyways, who's got time for that? Let's go. Come on.
All right.
You see, he's fidgety. He's fiddling with the water bottle. Changes hands with the files. You see, he seems fidgety, maybe a little bit anxious.
I have super good HUMINT, like 83 HUMINT.
Yeah, he seems restless.
Okay. All right. I was really intentionally trying to let him know that I was ex-military, thinking it might open up something, but if it doesn't, that's fine. All right, I follow Mr. Fidgety out the door and open the water. Have a gulp.
Just wait out here. And he goes back into the admin building. You guys, as you're over in your filing cabinets, as Sand is going through some of the logs, seems like someone's went in and made some changes. Scratched some things out. You notice that there's a few logs going back of almost like the same thing that your friendly talked about. Like someone came in and there doesn't seem to be any reason for it. It's just kind of
unscheduled entries to the base, just weird activity.
Yeah, and no real reason for it. You know, it'll be, you see a few things labeled like special liaison. Doesn't list any units, any names. It just seems to be way more vague than any of the other information they're collecting. Then you see like time, something scribbled out, some times changed. Just seems, it sticks out to you. It seems fishy.
Okay. I guess I just make a note of that. I think, is that a particular file that I'm looking at, or is it a pattern I'm seeing as I'm reading through a few things? Is
a
it
pattern.
Like one? Okay. Yeah, I'll just make a note of it for now.
Okay. The door opens and First Lieutenant Anderson walks in, and he goes over to Geiger. Can you call over and get Herrera over here with a jeep? One of these audit guys, they need it. He needs a ride. I'm gonna go talk to Jones. Yeah, sure. I guess so. I can call in. I can't call out. Does anyone know? Does anyone care? No, of course not. She picks up the phone and calls in. Yeah. No, get Herrera here with a jeep. Yeah, he's gonna drive someone. What the fuck do I know? I'm just telling you. Fuck off. Hangs up the phone. Goes over, starts typing on her computer. Seems agitated by something else. Pushes down on the keys. Sand, Shutter, you guys are basically going through the files. It takes some time to go through them and come up with these anomalies and seeing things. And you guys are like, hey, check this one out. Match up with that. So you guys are spending your time doing that. Anderson comes back out and goes outside and meets up with you, Grace. Herrera will be here, and he looks down the road towards the guard, and you see a jeep driving up.
All right, great. Yeah, I'll walk towards it.
Yeah, he'll give you a lift up to the hangars, and he just turns and leaves. Doesn't acknowledge, no, like good luck or see you later, nothing. He just boom turns on his feet.
Yeah, that's fine. Saint gets what he's still jittery though, hey, and kind of.
Yeah, he just seems to be constantly on the go. Like I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta do this. Restless, fidgety.
Does it to a FBI agent? Does it seem like drug use at all?
No.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So I just start walking up the road, and instead of just standing there like an asshole waiting for Herrera. Oh, by the way, just out of curiosity,
yep.
Anderson, Jones, anyone carrying? Does anyone have sidearms?
I think I managed to keep my concealed sidearm. I don't know whether they got them all. They were like all the weapons or whatever, and I just sat quietly.
You failed too. We just
all of you failed.
Worse.
No one. No one's got anything.
Secret carbine hidden behind.
In the trunk that you got to take out, I believe, if I check notes, 8 or 9 boxes before you can access it.
Yeah. Wait. Why do we need a ride across the base? Are we not allowed to just drive our own truck around?
No, you're part. He's giving you a ride.
Okay.
Okay. Saint, you said you start walking down. It doesn't take long, and the jeep pulls up, and you see a young Hispanic man.
Yeah.
He's got an M16 in the jeep, like beside him.
Sure. Yeah, like locked into.
You're the audit guy for the ride to the hangars?
Yeah. You're Herrera, hey? Thanks for giving me a lift.
Yeah. Hop in.
Okay. How long you been on base?
Before you even your ass is barely on the seat, he just fucking floors it. And you're like, whoa. And okay. he drives super aggressive. He cuts the corner off the road and kind of slides a bit as you start to bomb down the road. The M16 almost rattles and falls out, and he grabs it and just puts it on his lap like it's pointed at you now. And he's just ripping down the road. Changes gears like he's just fucking hauling ass.
And I look over at him. Is he driving angry, or is he smiling while he drives like this? Is it?
No, he's kind of got his teeth clenched, like.
Oh no rush. Okay. He's got one arm on the door, one arm on the dash.
You here to talk to Long?
Long? Who's? Oh.
Long. Yeah. That's the guy you're gonna find at the hangar. You're one of those.
Byron Long, right? Yeah. Anderson said I had to talk with him specifically.
Well, hold on. And he cuts another little corner. And he just is gritting his teeth, and just fucking punching it.
Oh, hey!
What?
You speed up a bit?
The fuck does that mean?
I'm sorry, I'm just making a joke. Bad joke. Just get me there in one piece, son.
He just ignores you and floors at edge. You get up to the back or the north side of the base, and to the left you see like the graveyard of airplanes and just like you can imagine shit just lined up.
Okay. All right. And so somewhere out there in the boneyard is that van, hey?
Somewhere out there in the boneyard is
All
that
right,
van.
okay. Interesting. Okay, great.
You keep ripping down as you get close to you see like a big airplane hangar. There's another building. You see some fuel trucks parked to the side. There's a little fire truck that's parked off. The hangar doors are like 40% open. They're not quite open, not quite closed. You don't see anyone. And he literally, like, as he gets up to it, he's just like you're even skipping. He just slams on the brakes and punches. And he's like, he points over to the hangar. He's got his hand on the M16 on his lap. He's like, you'll find him in there.
All right. Thanks for the ride.
Doesn't say anything. Just looks at you, waiting for you to get out.
Yeah, I'm getting out as I say it.
The second you're even out of it, he's
big
like,
step back. Yeah,
and
there he goes.
like fishtails away and just fucking starts ripping back down the road. And it goes, engine sound dissipates, and he goes out of view back down, and you're standing in front of the hangar.
Saint watches for a good 10 count. He's kind of half waiting to see like him flip the Jeep and have to go and like save his ass, but he kind of shakes his head. Goddamn kids, and goes. He actually calls out as he walks towards one of the buildings. Long.
You walk towards the hangar and you start to smell like the fuel and like the mechanical fluid smell, all that kind of stuff. You yell long and it echoes into the hangar and you don't hear anyone.
Okay. Keep walking into the hangar and maybe walk around the hangar.
You walk into the hangar and there's there's some engines being worked on. It looks like some people actually do some work in there. You can hear like the drip of fluids. The wind rattles the loose sheet metal of the hangar, and you call out. You call out again, and then you hear, "Oh, over here. Who are you?"
Gonzalez. I'm here from Department of Defense. We're just doing an audit. Are you Long? Byron Long?
You
Fire
see
control?
Someone come up from like behind some boxes, and he looks around and he comes over and he looks again, runs past you and looks at the hangar door and looks out, looks down the way.
I'm all alone. Herrera's gone.
Are you you're not really audit, are you? Are you?
No, Byron Long. I'm not really audit. We're here. What do you know?
Oh God. Are we? Yes. He seems to get excited. And he goes back over to the door and he looks out into the boneyard. He's like, this van's out there. Are we here? We're going to do something? We're going to do something about this?
Point it out to me. What direction?
It's right over there. It's down that way. You can't really see it from here, though. I got some binos.
How far?
I don't know. I can take you there. I can take you there.
No.
No, we got some binoculars. I can show you.
Yeah.
Are we going to...
I know.
Are we going to do something about this?
Byron?
There's going to be action?
There's going to be action. Byron, I'm going to take the action. Okay? We need...
Oh, is this going to be another way? What, do I just wait and see?
Yeah, we need you to be safe. You're my cover, Byron. You're my cover.
I can show you where it is.
Back,
no,
if Anderson comes... You point it out to me. You point it out to me. Hand me a pair of your binos. It's a clever name for them. And I will
It's not that clever. I just shortened the word binocular.
Yeah, well, I think that's pretty clever. So I'll go and check it out.
Before?
Okay, you stay here. And if
right,
anyone comes around...
Give me a persuasion.
Oh, that's my jam. Ooh, 50 under 71.
Okay. That makes sense.
So you're going to stay here.
Yep.
All right. Anyone comes around, you
Okay.
tell them you haven't seen me. You say that I went off behind, into one of the other hangars or something like that. You tell them I'm using the can. You tell them whatever you need to tell them.
Okay.
I'm going to go and check this out.
Do you want my
and I'm gonna come
binoculars?
Right back.
You need my binoculars. Come here.
Your binos. Yeah, give me a pair of your
He
binos.
goes over and he starts rummaging on like a tool desk, and he seems a little amped up.
Hey, calm down.
How many guys-
Everything's okay.
How many guys are
All
here
right.
with you? How many of us are there?
There's a few of us, all right?
Like you brought...
It's a solid team. So it's not just me. It's a solid team.
Oh, man,
Some
we're
of them
gonna-
back at the base, okay?
We're going to do
Are
something.
you okay? Are you safe?
Oh, yeah, I'm safe, man. This is great.
All right. I need you to keep yourself safe, all right? I need you to keep your cool.
Yeah.
All right? You've kept your cool really well so far. All
Okay.
right? You keep this up, there could be an agent in this for you. So,
What?
all right? So you heard me. You heard me. We're always looking for a few good men, all right? You've been really
He
useful.
seems
here, bringing this
confused
to our
by that. He
attention.
seems confused by that.
You might be able to access more information than you have right now. How about that, Byron? Would that be interesting to you?
What's going on?
Okay. So I'm going to go and check out what's going on, and I'm going to come right back, and I can't wait to tell you all about it. Okay. You just need to hold down this location for me while I go check this out. Is the van alone? Is there anyone around the van?
I haven't been out to it in a little while.
Okay.
I've
How far is the van? How far is the van?
It's not very far. If
How
you
far
go,
is not very far? Am I running for 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 30 seconds, an hour?
No, an hour. That's crazy. It's probably
I don't know.
about 600-800 meters.
Oh, okay. That's nothing. Meters.
Or hockey
Are you
rink?
Canadian?
The map that I have in the PDF is meters.
Who the hell drew the map?
Oh wait,
Canadians?
did I say? Hold on, let me double check this size. Canadians through this map. All right, so if that's 200 meters,
This is a Canadian Air Force base? What's going
4,
on?
6, 8. Oh, maybe 1,000 meters. But either way, yeah, he's like about
So a half mile is what you're saying.
yeah, I think so.
All right.
Yeah, about that.
Okay. All right. Half mile. All right. I got that.
Right in the back corner. If you and he goes over to the door again and he looks like he
Yeah.
seems you got a good human. He's paranoid.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But he points it out to me. Okay.
Yeah,
Points
you
it direction.
follow that line down. When
All right.
when you get to the end of the small plains, you turn right, go
Okay.
through here, and don't go any further than that. If you look down to the northwest, you'll be able to see it.
Okay. All right.
Hey,
I
listen.
go.
Hey,
Hey, what?
no one's supposed to be going anywhere near this thing, right? So
Yeah, I know. That's why I need you here to cover me. Okay.
I know. I'm doing it.
I got to do this fast before Herrera comes back or Anderson comes around. Okay. Now you got this. I'm counting on you.
Yeah, I got this.
All right. I'll be back in a second. And I boot it. I go running off.
You boot it
Yeah.
through the plains. You follow his instructions.
Yeah.
You get to where he talks when you start to crouch down. Give me a stealth roll.
Okay. Oh, why do I have to roll stealth, Dave? Ooh, how's a 79 over 30? How's that sound to you?
Did you bring a backup character? Just curious.
I always have a backup character. unlike
I was just
you,
gonna say,
Kurt.
Mike always brings a backup character.
You start creeping along and you lean up against like a fuselage of an old plane,
Mhm.
and you get to the end and you spy with your binoculars and you see the large dark van bearing the USAF markings, just like you were told.
Okay. All
About
right.
the size of a UPS delivery truck.
Okay.
You see 2 armed guards with Kevlar vests and long rifles with scopes on them, and they're wearing like oversized, what looks like almost an oversized motorcycle helmet that looks reflective. You actually recognize the helmets from a photo you saw in the green box. I described a photo of Lepis, and in the background you saw someone with a giant oversized motorcycle helmet on. So you recognize it from that photo.
No way. Whoa. Okay.
All
Holy
right.
crap. What?
One of them stops, points, and the other guy brings up his scope and looks right down at you. And we'll see you next time.
No.
Oh, you son of a bitch, Dave.
No.
Thank you for listening to another episode from Actual Play Entertainment. Please rate us, review us, and subscribe. If you liked what you just heard, give us 5 stars and tell your friends. If you didn't like it, then tell your enemies. You'll show them. And for more information and content, visit actualplayentertainment.com.
Hey, I'm role playing here.